Gentlemen, let me start with a question that might make you uncomfortable, but it will change how you see intimacy forever. If I asked your partner, privately and honestly, do you feel deeply satisfied after intimacy, would she answer without hesitation, or would she pause first? That pause matters more than you think, because a large number of women have learned how to appear satisfied long before they ever learned how to feel satisfied. Not because you are doing something wrong, but because no one ever taught men what women actually need. When researchers asked thousands of women across multiple countries what they truly desire during intimacy, not what they say out loud, not what they joke about, but what they feel in their bodies and nervous systems, the answers surprised most men. What women crave has very little to do with size, stamina, or performance, and everything to do with how safe, wanted, and emotionally connected they feel in the moment. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will understand the 5 things women desire most, but rarely say out loud, and how you can bring them into your relationship starting tonight. Before we go any further, take a moment to support this channel by liking the video, subscribing, and telling me in the comments where you are watching from. This is a global conversation, and I am grateful to have men from all over the world here to learn and grow together. Now let us clear up one of the biggest myths men have been told. Most men believe women care primarily about technique, endurance, or physical attributes. But biologically, women do not experience arousal the same way men do. For women, arousal does not begin in the body, it begins in the brain. When a woman feels emotionally safe and genuinely desired, her brain releases oxytocin and dopamine, which allow blood flow, sensitivity, and pleasure to increase naturally. But when she feels rushed, judged, disconnected, or ignored, her nervous system shifts into stress mode, and no technique can override that response. The idea that women want a man who performs like a machine is simply false. What they truly crave is a man who makes them feel seen, secure, and deeply wanted. For those of you who are new here, I am Dr. Michelle Zion, and my work focuses on men's health, confidence, and intimacy education. Over the years, I have worked with hundreds of men and couples who felt confused, frustrated, and quietly doubting themselves. One truth comes up again and again. The gap between what men think women want and what women actually need is enormous. And my goal is to close that gap using real science explained in plain language so you can stop second-guessing and start feeling confident in your relationships. The 5th desire women consistently express is emotional safety before physical passion. A woman's nervous system must feel calm before her body can fully respond. If she is distracted, tense, or worried about being judged, blood flow to her pelvic region decreases, making arousal more difficult. Emotional safety means she does not feel pressured, rushed, or evaluated. In real life, this looks like slowing down, paying attention to her reactions, and showing that you are present rather than focused on your own performance. Simple questions like, "Does this feel good?" or "Do you like this?" are not signs of weakness. They signal confidence, awareness, and care. The 4th desire is feeling actively wanted, not just touched. Women repeatedly say they want to feel that their partner desires them, not just intimacy itself. When a woman senses genuine desire, dopamine increases, which heightens pleasure and emotional openness. Words play a powerful role here. Silence is often misinterpreted as indifference, while honest expressions like "I cannot stop thinking about you" or "You make me feel drawn to you" create a deep emotional response. Many men hesitate to speak during intimacy because it feels awkward, but the men who learn to use their voice are the ones whose partners feel both emotionally and physically fulfilled. The 3rd desire is variety and surprise. The human brain is wired for novelty, and small changes activate dopamine and renew excitement. This does not mean extreme behavior or complicated techniques. It can be as simple as changing pace, pressure, rhythm, or tone. Emotionally, variety communicates effort and attention. It sends the message that she matters enough for you to stay engaged and responsive. Even a single small change can make the experience feel completely new. The 2nd desire is clear and confident communication. Women do not want guesswork or silence. They want clarity. When communication is present, stress hormones decrease and arousal flows more naturally. Simple guidance like "yes, right there" or "slower" helps build trust and connection. Silence, on the other hand, is often read as boredom or disinterest. Your voice becomes a bridge between uncertainty and confidence and allows intimacy to deepen. The number one desire women report, the one they value most but often hesitate to ask for, is affection and reassurance after intimacy. After climax, a woman's body releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. Without closeness, touch, or emotional presence afterward, that chemical shift can lead to sadness or insecurity. Aftercare communicates that she is valued as a person, not just a body. Holding her, staying present, and offering gentle reassurance strengthen emotional bonds and build long-term trust. While many men believe intimacy ends at climax, for women, the most meaningful part often comes right after. To put this into practice without feeling overwhelmed, keep it simple. Start with presence by taking a few seconds to slow your breathing and focus fully on her rather than your performance. Use one phrase per phase: appreciation early, guidance during, desire at the peak, and reassurance after. If speaking feels uncomfortable at first, practice privately until the words feel natural. Confidence grows through repetition. If this feels new or unfamiliar, that does not mean you are behind. It means you were never taught. Most men were not. But it is never too late to learn. At any age, you can build deeper connections, greater confidence, and more satisfying intimacy. Women do not crave perfection. They crave connection. They crave safety, desire, reassurance, and presence. And you already have everything you need to give that, not in your size or stamina, but in your attention, your words, and your care. If this message resonated with you, like the video, subscribe, and share it with someone who could benefit from hearing it. In the comments, tell me which of these desires surprised you the most. I am Dr. Michelle Zion, and I will see you in the next video.